You know, he cheated, and now what? He's talking to multiple girls, and now what? Your mom hates you, and now what? And now what? I feel lonely. I feel lonely deep down to my core. And now what? What am I going to do about it? Am I just going to sit here and cry every day about being lonely? I cannot do that. I just cannot do that. Why? This is going to be like a quick little video, and this is kind of just, I guess, for myself. Um, I've been like really struggling to disconnect, like just step away from this earthly bullshit. I've been trying to just step away from like Instagram, social media, approval, that type of thing, and I've just been really struggling with that. So I'm making this video for myself, really, and I guess for anybody else who's also feeling that internal struggle to like step away. Like I've been feeling like really lonely, and like I know I'm not alone. I know I'm not like, I always feel like I have to like preface these things because like I have people in my life who watch my videos and they're like, oh, you're not, you know, you're not alone. But it's like, I feel alone. It doesn't matter what you're telling me. It doesn't matter what you say. It doesn't matter, you know what I mean? Like I feel alone. I feel very lonely, and I feel very, very lonely, and it just makes me so sad. It's like, I don't know what to do about it. I understand, you know, that I'm not like actually alone. Like I have friends, and I have family, and I have things like that, but, or I just don't feel comfortable like expressing myself the way I should. And I know that's not their fault. I know it's not, you know, it's like, okay, well then what do I do? What do they do? But I think it's me, and this is something I have to work on myself. And that's why that brings me back to like struggling to step away from like social media, struggling to just disconnect from this earthly, you know, step away from survival, step away from work, step away from Instagram. And today I was thinking about like, I guess a lot of people don't know my story, or maybe they do, maybe y'all do. I've said this a million times. You know, I was a foster kid in foster care. And I was thinking today in the shower about how I emancipated out at 18. So emancipation means basically you don't have a legal guardian or a parent or anything like that. You're just like you're legally like on your own. Like I remember the social worker telling me like, you know, like you're everything is up to you now. Like if I were to get arrested, or if I were to have any trouble with the law, or like anything like that, even student loans, student debt, that would all fall under me, and like not go to like a parent. Like most people have a parent, guardian, whatever, and that's who's responsible for them. But when I emancipated out, that meant I was responsible for myself. And at the time, I didn't come on, I didn't know that. I was like, okay, I guess I didn't put two and two together literally until the shower today. I was like, oh man, I've really been on my own. I've been on my own in this world. Well, literally probably since birth, but I've been literally on my own my entire life. And I never recognized it. And now that I'm 30, like it just feels like it's all just hitting me that like I've just been doing this all alone. And at first I thought that made me strong, or that made me this like, you know, like I just felt like I was just a strong person. I'm like, oh, I got this. Like I'm a strong person, whatever. But now it's just like I don't know. I'm just over it. Okay, my bad, to change the camera angle, and YouTube had a commercial and I want to cut it out. Anyway, like I was saying, I've been like, I just realized today, like I've just been kind of really on my own. And I know my videos are always womp, alone, sad. But this is really my video journal, so you can either you're here, you're not, you know, like you're watching or you're not, like you're listening or you're not, like whatever. But anyway, I've been feeling so alone, and I just been asking and like, you know, praying about like, how do I change that? How do I fix that? What do I do? And like, I understand that I just need to disconnect from this earthly world. I need to disconnect from the appearance of things, like, and just I just don't really know how else to put it. Like, you know, like I just need to disconnect from this world. Like, I deactivated my Instagram finally. Like, deactivated my Instagram, and I'm trying to just spend less time on my phone and on the internet in general, in order to just disconnect from this earthly world. I keep saying that, but that's just literally just swirling around my head. Just disconnect from this world. Like, just disconnect from these daily things that we worry about that mean nothing in the grand scheme of things. But I guess I'm just rambling. Anyway, and just thinking about who I am and who I want to be, and then who I want to be with, and who I want to be around, and like the friends and the family that I want to create for myself. And it's like I just need to just take a step away. The importance of having a hobby, like this is another thing I was thinking about, like the importance of having a hobby. Your partner cannot be your hobby. You have to. I actually, if you watch this far, you are my girl. I love your videos and you're so inspiring to me. And I just want to say that on camera. I just want to say that, like, to you. Hopefully you watch this. Anyway, yeah, she just got me thinking and realizing, even though it's something I have thought about, just the importance of having a hobby. Like, your partner cannot be your hobby. Your boyfriend cannot be your hobby. Your girlfriend cannot be your hobby. Like, they can be part of your hobby. They can be like a part-time hobby. They can be like a small part of your day, but they can't be your full day. Because why? Because that leaves nothing for yourself. That leaves nothing. Like, we're growing here. We're growing, babes. We're growing. And that, like, obsessing over your partner is not growth. And then this is what I really start thinking about this. I start thinking about this because it's like I'm kind of an obsessive lover, you know? And then I started thinking about, why do I feel so obsessive? Why do I feel like I have to be all encompassing of my partner? And it's like, oh, I didn't feel loved growing up. And this is why it all ties in. Just kind of being in this world alone, not having, you know, blood family, not being, like, just not being close to anyone has been so hard on me. Like, and I did not recognize how hard it was on me until, like, recently. Something I just dealt with. It's fine. It's just so hard to get close to people. I don't want to get close to people. I don't trust people. I don't want to tell them everything about me or what I'm thinking or what I'm going through, because then they can let me down. Then they're going to let me down. That's just how I think, and that's just how I am. But when it comes to love and like a partner, I'm very like obsessive. I'm very all encompassing, wrapped in, you know, and it's just like, why? And then I got to thinking, because I wasn't loved as a child, so I'm searching for that love in someone else. And someone else is never going to give me that love. As much as I wanted to, like as much as I want them to, another person will never give me that love. Because even I'm thinking, like, if I were to receive that from a partner, if I were to receive that, what would it look like? I don't even know. Like, I don't even know. Like, you can only spend so much time with a person. You can only talk to somebody so much. They can only learn so much about you. You can only know so much about a person. It's like, then what? And then what? And then what? You know what I mean? It's like, and then what? Life is one big and then what? Like, we come from these messed up situations. Our parents, our home life, our living situation, our, you know, our girlfriend, our boyfriend, our this man, woman, everything. It's like, and then what? Okay, like my mom was on drugs. I was a foster kid. I had a bad childhood. Not bad, I just didn't have a great childhood. Whatever. It's like, okay, and now what? What am I gonna do about that now? Am I just gonna cry about it? Am I just gonna cry about it? Am I just gonna ruminate over it? Am I just gonna keep going? Like, just, it's like, and now what? And now we move forward. And now we move forward. How do we move forward? And that's where I am. How to move forward? How do I move forward? I think it's just like step by step. I'm just taking things little by little, recognizing, listening, feeling like, what do I feel in my heart? What do I feel like I need? What do I feel? And then just move forward and move forward. It's like, no matter what you're going through in this life, no matter how alone you feel, no matter the cards you were dealt, no matter what your boyfriend is doing, no matter what your girlfriend is doing, it's like, okay, and now what? You know, he cheated, and now what? He's talking to multiple girls, and now what? Your mom hates you, and now what? And now what? I feel lonely. I feel lonely deep down to my core. And now what? What am I going to do about it? Am I just going to sit here and cry every day about being lonely? I cannot do that. I just cannot do that. Why? It's a waste of life. So it's like I'm in this stage of it's like, and now what? And now what? And I'm trying to figure out what's... The only thing that's been solid in my life is myself. So I'm trying not to delve too deep into self, because then I can just bring about a whole another round of issues. But I do recognize, you know, me, and I forgive myself for all the mistakes I've made. I forgive myself for all the things I've said wrong and things. And so that's the now what for me. That's where I am. I'm working on just figuring out what's next. And now what? I feel lonely, and now I want to work on myself to figure out the root cause of my loneliness, to figure out the root cause of why I can't love other people, or why I can't accept love from other people. That's the now what. Like, and that's what I really had to talk about. I don't want to make too long videos. I know people don't watch videos that are too long. But at the same time, I kind of don't care if people watch this. I just want to get that off my chest and get it out. And hopefully it helps someone. No matter what you've gone through. It's like, and now what? For me, it's like, I want to do this. I want to work out. I want to do this and that. And then I don't do it. And then I smoke. And then I don't, eat. I either eat terribly or I don't eat at all. Like, and now what? And now what? That's like literally my thing. Like, and now what? What are we going to do about it? So that's where I'm at right now. Thank you for watching. I hope you're having a good day. I'm trying to be more consistent with the videos. I'm literally writing down, like, for the next week, I'm gonna like plot and brainstorm YouTube videos, and then try to get videos out of just me getting things off my chest and talking, just because I just feel like it helps so much. And just being creative is my outlet. Being creative helps me to get out of my head. I live in my head so much. Like, I'm so deep in my head, it's crazy. But, creating helps me get out of that. And thank you for watching. Thank you for being here.